This is Ricky Moore with the Burleson Star. I'm here with Centennial football coach Kyle Geller, and this is a summer edition of the 2-minute drill. How's your summer been, Coach?
Been good.
Okay. What'd y'all grill for the 4th?
I smoked a brisket.
Okay.
Yep.
How'd that turn out? That was it?
It was awesome.
No ribs, no nothing else?
I did a rack of ribs with it too, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's kind of talk about summer conditioning. How many? I know it's more than just football players out here, but it looks like you have a big group every time I come out here.
Yeah, attendance. There's always a guy or two that you gotta chase down and make sure they're getting out of bed and stuff like that. Some are better than others. Always, in my experience, it's always been that way. But for the most part, our team has been working hard and been pleased with their effort and leadership and things like that.
We talked about this with Coach McElroy, but how important is strength and conditioning to get it done and not have to worry about that when you come back for 2 days?
It's what you call accountability. If you're not in good shape throughout that first week of practice, going into that first week of practice, how can you practice hard for 3 hours? How can you get full speed reps? It's kind of like a foundation. If you don't have that, it's going to slow you down as a team. And so that's why we strongly encourage all of our kids to be here. Everybody's going to go on vacation, for a week or whatever. Hopefully it's during the weeks that you're not having your summer conditioning. But families are going to do that. That's understood. But if you're in town, we certainly expect you to be here. That's just the way it has to be if you want to compete.
When they go on vacation, do you give them any kind of suggestions like, hey, go out and run, or give them a list of anything that maybe?
Yeah, I kind of kid around with them a little bit. I say, do 10 push-ups and then do 10 sit-ups and then hate Boswell 10 times, or just something funny like that, some older Irk Russell stuff. But the kids, I think for the most part, our core guys have been in pretty good shape.
All right, 7-on-7, where did y'all play?
We're still playing.
Okay.
It's the Nolan Catholic League.
Oh, okay.
And so that's kind of been a hit and miss. One Tuesday it was raining, thunderstorms and things like that. I think that was the second week. And then this past week we played one game, and then while we were waiting on our next game, it just poured down rain, and there was lightning out there. And so we only got one game.
And I think you're off this week?
We're off this week,
yeah.
Yes.
How much does it help you to do 7-on-7 considering the offense you run?
It's throwing and catching. Offensively, I don't know if it does help us a whole lot other than throwing and catching. And we've been able to see a couple of guys that, Tyler Kiddo's been playing receiver in 7-on-7, and he's done just a fantastic job catching the football and made some big plays. So, we're going to look at Tyler at receiver. And so he was able to show some skills. I think that was good. It's good for our defense, just mixing up coverages and things like that. To be honest with you, the only reason why I did it this year is for our defense. It wasn't for our offense.
So Kiddo, he was a backup quarterback,
mm-hmm.
and then he'll play wide receiver. So
yeah.
How's Peyton looked?
He's done a good job. I wasn't able to attend the first one. I went to this last one, and he did some good things. Did some things that he's got to get better at. But it's like I was watching the game with Coach Brackle, our quarterback's coach, and he said, his feet got to do this. I said, hey, he doesn't work on that a whole lot. I mean, he doesn't. We're not a pocket passing team, and so I'm not going to expect him to be perfect with those kinds of mechanics. You wouldn't expect a shotgun quarterback to be perfect with option mechanics. So I think some of that is good, and some of that is unrealistic.
Plus, you're hoping when you throw the ball, your guy's wide open because you've sucked him in.
Yeah, on quite a few of our play action passes, of course, yes.
Anything else?
No, not really.
Have you gone on vacation?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
We went to Oregon. My folks lived there. My brother, his family lived there. So it was a great trip.
A little cooler there?
No, it's hot. It's not Texas hot though. 85 here feels a lot hotter than 100 does there, and then at night it cools down to like 50 something degrees. So you wake up in the morning and walk outside, and it's like, man, it's really nice. I enjoy that weather quite a bit, and we were able to fish. My daughter hooked a really nice big trout, and it was fun.
So I guess the next step is football. Is your football camp
August 3rd.
And then what day does fall drill start?
Our first official practice is August 10th.
And the first your scrimmage with Heights.
Yep. That's
and that's
2 weeks from the first game.
BISD Stadium. Is that right?
No, it'll be right here on campus.
Okay, on the schedule at Burleson. And then you open with Eastern Hills at home.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Coach?
I believe that's it.
A little longer 2-minute drill, but we're going to try and do a little longer ones. Well, this is Ricky Moore with the Burleson Star. I'm here with Centennial football coach Kyle Giller, and this has been the 2-minute drill.
All right.